You! This hallway's off limits! Officer Miller's voice is a low growl. He glares at the black man in the sharp, tailored suit. Didn't you see the sign? Or can you people not read? The man, Dr. Tunde Adebayo, simply looks at him, his expression unreadable. Miller's face twists in anger. He shoves Adebayo against the wall. I'm talking to you. Show some respect. The Nigerian diplomat doesn't flinch. His calmness is like gasoline on Miller's fire. The slap is sharp, a crack in the silent, tense hallway. Know your place, Miller snarls, his face inches from Adebayo's. But something shifts in the diplomat's eyes. A flicker of controlled fire. Miller has no idea he just assaulted a former member of the Nigerian Special Forces. He's about to find out. New York City sizzles with tension. Inside the UN annex, the United States is locked in tough trade negotiations with Nigeria. The air is thick with billion-dollar figures and diplomatic pressure. Guarding the restricted floor is Officer Rick Miller. At 45, Miller is a third-generation cop who thinks modern policing is a joke. He sees himself as a gatekeeper, a thin blue line against a world gone soft. At the center of the Nigerian delegation is Dr. Tunde Adebayo. To Miller, he's just another foreigner in a fancy suit. He doesn't look imposing. He's polite, speaks softly, and carries a simple leather briefcase. Miller watches him with growing suspicion. He sees Adebayo's calm confidence not as professionalism, but as arrogance. He doesn't know that Adebayo holds PhDs in economics and international relations. He doesn't know Adebayo survived ambushes in the Niger Delta. All Miller sees is a black man who doesn't seem to know his place. The microaggressions start small. Miller forgets to scan Adebayo's credentials, making him wait while others pass. He calls him Chief and speaks to him slowly, as if he doesn't understand English. Adebayo ignores it all, his focus locked on the negotiations inside the room. His composure infuriates Miller. This guy's got some nerve, he thinks. Through the secure doors, Miller hears snippets of the talks. Adebayo's voice, though calm, is firm. We will not accept terms that exploit our resources. Nigeria is a partner, not a territory. Miller's blood boils. Exploit? He hears the words of an ungrateful foreigner, a troublemaker trying to take advantage of America. In Miller's mind, Adebayo isn't a diplomat, he's an enemy. The negotiations hit a snag, and the room takes a 10-minute recess. Adebayo steps into the hallway for a private call with his government back in Abuja. That's when Miller makes his move. I told you this hallway is restricted, Miller says, blocking Adebayo's path. His hand rests on his service weapon. I am a registered delegate. My credentials are right here, Adebayo replies calmly, gesturing to the badge on his suit. I don't care who you are. I heard you in there, running your mouth. You people come here and think you can run the show. Miller steps closer, invading his personal space. This is our house. Adebayo stands his ground. Officer, I suggest you step back. The quiet command pushes Miller over the edge. He shoves Adebayo hard against the marble wall. You suggest? You don't suggest anything to me. He slaps Adebayo across the face. Know your place. Time slows down. Miller raises his hand for another blow. But Adebayo moves. It isn't frantic. It's fluid, economical, and brutally efficient. 1. Adebayo parries the incoming arm, deflecting the blow. 2. He steps inside Miller's guard, his right hand grabbing the back of Miller's neck. 3. With his left arm, he snakes under Miller's chin, locking in a perfect rear-naked choke. There is no punch, no loud crack, just silent, overwhelming pressure. Miller's eyes go wide with panic. He claws at the arm around his throat, but it's like iron. His face turns purple. In under 5 seconds, Officer Miller's body goes limp, and Adebayo gently lowers his unconscious form to the floor. He straightens his tie, his breathing perfectly steady. The doors fly open. U.S. security and State Department officials spill into the hallway, their faces a mask of horror. Miller lies unconscious on the floor. "He attacked me!" Miller sputters as he comes to, immediately playing the victim. "The guy just went crazy and attacked me!" The NYPD and Miller's police union jump into action. The story hits the news within the hour. Visiting foreign diplomat savagely assaults NYPD officer. The Union president goes on TV, declaring it an attack on all law enforcement. Pundits demand Adebayo's diplomatic immunity be revoked so he can be charged. It's a full-blown international incident. The trade talks are suspended. The narrative is set. Tunde Adebayo is a violent thug. But they all forgot one crucial detail about secure government buildings. Every single inch is under surveillance. The State Department pulls the security footage. It's 4K crystal clear with high-fidelity audio. An aide leaks it to the press. The world watches the unedited video. They see Miller's aggression. They hear his racist taunts. They see him shove and slap a man who was doing nothing. And they see Adebayo's response. Not a wild brawl, but a controlled, non-lethal takedown to neutralize a threat. He didn't even throw a punch. The backlash is immediate and overwhelming. #Diplomat downs cop trends worldwide. Miller is fired and indicted on federal charges for assault and violating a diplomat's civil rights. His 3 generations of cops' legacy ends in disgrace. Vindicated, Dr. Tunde Adebayo returns to the negotiating table. The U.S. delegation, deeply embarrassed, offers a formal apology in much improved trade terms. Adebayo secures a historic deal for his country, hailed as a national hero back home. News outlets finally do their homework, revealing his decorated past in the Nigerian Special Forces. He handled an international incident with the same calm precision he used to handle Officer Miller. The incident forces a complete overhaul of security protocols for diplomatic events. The Miller Rule is implemented, a mandatory de-escalation and cultural sensitivity training program. Dr. Adebayo becomes a legend in diplomatic circles, a living example of grace under fire. He proved that true strength isn't about being the loudest person in the room. It's about having the composure and skill to handle those who are. Officer Miller destroyed his own life because he made an assumption. Dr. Adebayo changed the world by staying calm when tested. The stories we tell here on Black Fables are about this exact moment, when character is revealed and power shifts in an instant. If you believe in the power of preparation and quiet strength, hit that subscribe button. These are more than just stories, they're lessons. When was the last time you saw someone completely underestimate the person in front of them? Let us know in the comments below and join the Fable community.